Yo, what's up YouTube? I'm Max. This is my affirmation video to my affirmation journal of a book I'm copying called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I've written everything here from that book. And like I said, it's just my affirmation video to my affirmation journal. So it's just one take. Like I said, I'm Max. And this is the way of the cross. And I'm just going to go ahead and read it. Because this is my affirmations I do every night. And I've written it too. There are many accounts for people who say they have found God through their deep suffering, and those who are in this expression that way of the which is the cross, and I suppose points to the same thing. We are concerned with nothing else here, strictly speaking. We do not find God through their suffering, because suffering implies resistance. They found God through surrender, through total acceptance. The ways into which is they are forced by their intense suffering. They must have realized on some level that their pain was self-created. How do you equate surrender with finding God? Since resistance is inseparable from the mind, the relinquishment of the resistance surrender is the end of the mind, is the master in the process pretending to be you, the false God. All judgment and all negativity dissolve. The wrong being which have been obscured by the mind, which opens up suddenly in great stillness within you, an unfathomable sense of peace. And with that peace is a great joy, and with that joy is love, and the innermost and the most sacred and immeasurable that cannot be named. I now call it facing God, because how can I find that is never lost? The very life that you are, the word of God is limited not only because of thousands of years of misperceptions and misuse, but also because it implies that anything other than you. God is being itself, not only being. There could be no subject of the object relationship, and no duality, and no one but God is the realization of the most natural thing there is. And an amazing and incomprehensible fact that is not only that you become conscious of God, but that the fact that you are not only just conscious of God, but you are the cross, as mentioned, is the only way of enlightenment. And until recently, it was only that way. But do not dismiss it or underestimate its efficiency here, that it does still work. The way of the cross is complete reversal. It means that the worst thing that can happen in your life is actually the best thing that have ever happened to you. By forcing you to surrender into death, by forcing you to become nothing, to become you as God, become God is to become nothing. At this time, as far as the unconscious majority of humans is concerned, the way of the cross is still the only way. The only way to awaken through the form of suffering and enlightenment as a collective phenomenon will be predictably preceded by vast upheavals. This process reflects the workings of certain universal laws that govern the growth of consciousness, and thus was foreseen by some seers. It is described among other places in the book of Revelation and of Apocalypse through cloaked and obscure and sometimes impenetrable. You flip the page. Symbols here that we see. The suffering is inflicted not only by God, but by humans on themselves and on each other, as well as by certain defense measures in there of the East, which is a living intelligent organism going to protect herself from the onslaught of human madness. However, there is a growing number of humans alive today whose consciousness is sufficiently evolved not only to be in more suffering, but in more the realization of enlightenment. You may be one of them. Enlightenment through suffering, the way of the cross, means by force into the kingdom of heaven, kicking and screaming, you will finally surrender because you can't stand the pain anymore. But the pain can go on for as long as time, and that happens. And enlightenment consciously choosing means that you relinquish your attachment to the past and future and to make it now the main focus of your life. It means choosing to draw in the state of presence rather than in time. It means saying yes to what you want. You don't need pain anymore. How much more do you think that you will need before you are able to say, I will create no more pain and no more suffering? How much more pain do you need before you can make that choice? If you think you need more time, you will get more time, and more pain and time and more pain are inseparable. Let me take it back. And that was The Way of the Cross by Eckhart Tolle in the book The Power of Now. I've written everything And like I said, this is my affirmation video. This is just one take. Thanks for listening, and I'm out. And I'm next.